Hello PMC fans, welcome to week 3 of Trades and Transactions. I'm your host Exkalibur. Now remember that guy Pro Gamer in week 1? Yeah, just instantly forget about him. But without further ado, let's get into the trades for week 3. So first up, the Cleveland Cavaliers have made 2 trades this week. Tyler has dropped a defensive monster, Skarmory for Latios, a powerful dragon. Dropping Skarmory, Tyler loses a reliable defogger and has a setter, but again, he gains a huge offensive presence in Latios. The combo of Latios, Victini, Mega Gallade provides with such a great wall breaking core, but with the problem with this core is that he has a blistering ghost weakness. The second trade that Tyler has made this week is he has picked up Gyarados and dropped Zygarde. This pick is something that I like a lot. Gyarados is such a good mon, and it gets overlooked in its tier because of the other bulky waters such as Suicune and Milotic. And there's so many sets that you can run with Gyarados offensively and defensively. And having Latios, Zygarde is a mon he really doesn't need because Latios provides him with that powerful dragon. Now we move on to the Orlando City Superiors and their coach D-Pad. They have dropped Drifblim and picked up Hitmonchan with a few extra points. This is a good trade in my opinion. Drifblim is not a good mon in Draft League because it's very one-dimensional. It really doesn't do anything but minimizing, and you could try to run the Flare Boot set, but it is not worth it because its defenses are trash and speed is trash. And Hitmonchan on the other hand is much better. It has reliable hazard control and rapid spin, and it gets a good move pool with the elemental punches, making it a good offensive threat as well. Next up, Lucky and the Dallas Manetrix dropped Rotom and picked up Venomoth. So Rotom in its tier is actually not the best electric type you can pick up. Rotom is actually very slow. It does not have the defenses that its other forms have, such as Rotom Wash, Rotom Heat, etc. But Venomoth is a much better pick as it is a great baton passer with the best setup move in the game, Quiver Dance, which increases speed, special defense, and special attack. And another thing is that when you have Venomoth, you don't always have to use Venomoth to pass it. You can use Venomoth as the sweeper because it has such a good move pool. And when you combine great Poison Stab and Bug Stab, it is a really good offensive typing. But for week 3, last but not least, we have Sharpedo and the Sydney Crocodiles, who have dropped Swellow and Garbodor for Aromatisse and Golbat. Swellow is basically a nuke. Really lacks in the defensive side, is very fast and hits pretty hard with the Guts boost, with Life Orb, etc. Whereas Garbodor is just just kidding. It's actually a good hazard setter with decent bulk and setting up toxic spikes and can toxic mons and just be very annoying. On the other hand, Aromatisse is a fairy, which Sharp really needed, and it stops dragon spam. It provides us a great cleric, and with the decent bulk it has, it really fits Sharp's team. Golbat is a good defogger, and it really replaces Garbodor, and it gets defog. It's a bulky defogger, and you can run some shenanigans with Nasty Plot and run like weird sets like that. But otherwise, Golbat is pretty good at what he does, and that it can just really prove to be very, very annoying. So guys, that's it for the video. Please check out all the analysts and coaches in the description. We put in a lot of work, and we would love to see you guys check out the other videos as well. I'll meet you guys for the next week, week 4 of the PMC. Goodbye, guys.